Hello everyone and welcome to the You Have 10 Seconds game review. Now some of you might be wondering, James, what the fuck is You Have 10 Seconds? If you would let me explain, you would know. Now, before I get into this game review, let me just say that this one is going to be different from the other two game reviews that I've uploaded on this channel. Transformers Devastation and Hotline Miami, and you will see why throughout this game review. Now, without further ado, let's get into it by talking about the structure. Now, the structure of the game is that you have 10 seconds to complete every level of the 4 stages in the game. Now, if you do not complete the level within the time, then you die. In case you're wondering, what happens if you run out of time before you complete the level? You just simply die, and you have to redo it. Now, well, there's 4 stages plus a final level, which you have like a minute or 90 seconds, I believe, to complete it, so I guess it's false. Not every level you have 10 seconds. But I digress. If you make it through a stage with 1 life, then you keep that 1 life. If you make it through 4, or if you make it through 1 stage with 4 lives, then you keep all 4 of those lives, so your lives don't reset. And I say this because you start the game, the first stage, with 3 lives. And there are chances, well, you get opportunities in-game to get extra lives. And, you know, you have your character that's just a white square with eyes on it. Just 2 eyes. Nothing else. This is why I compare You Have 10 Seconds to Ink on my gaming channel. In case you've watched those Ink videos and wonder why I do that, that's kind of one of the reasons why I do that. But anyway, if there's like 10 levels to each stage, and if you die at, say, like the 9th or 10th level in that stage, then you have to well, if you die and run out of lives, not just if you have like 3 lives and you die once. No, you redo that level again. But if you have 1 life and you die on, say, like the 9th or 10th level, you have to restart the sumbitch from 1-1 or 2-1 or 3-1 or 4-1. You have to restart the whole fucking stage. And this partly led to me getting super angry at the game, because I would feel like I would be making progress in a level, but then I would run out of lives, and then I'd have to run through that whole thing again and get to that same point just to get another shot at it. And by the way, in case you're playing the game right now, and you're raging in a similar fashion that I was whenever I was playing it on my gaming channel, which is where I played through Transformers Devastation and Hotline Miami, by the way, in case you don't know, then all the levels are possible. I beat them. All levels are possible in video games. And that's how the structure works. And of course there's different music for each stage. And if you're having trouble on one stage, you might go to bed and have nightmares with that one song in your nightmares. But yes, so I think that will do it for structure. Now, time for final thoughts. My final thoughts on this game are that I loved the game. I loved playing it. Despite the fact that I might have said that I hated it while I was playing it, that's just at the time. You know how whenever you get mad at something like that, at a video game, and you're like, God, I hate this game! Well, that's just me in the moment saying that I hate it. Now I can look back on it, over a year that I've finished this game, beat this game, and say, hey, that's pretty good. And I would go back and play it. You know, I think I will go back and play it sometime. But yes, so I would just like to thank Temation Games, I believe it is. Temation Games for making the game that made me rage the most since I was younger, since I was a young kid playing Mario back in the day. You have 10 seconds will always hold a special place in my mind. Not here in my heart, okay? Not here, but in here in my memories. For how much it made me rage. And just made me want to punch my desk. Just desk founder. And yeah, thank you, Temation Games. And CS guys, I do believe that will do it for this game review. I'm sorry that this is so short, but I was trying to think of how to really break down You Have 10 Seconds. But it's hard whenever there's not really characters or a plot or just what I liked and loved about it. Well, I could do that, but there's not a whole lot indifferent beside the rage in the game that I can just mention in the final thoughts that I really liked. So, I'm sorry that this is so short. I really don't know how to make a game review on a game so short like that. Just as I said, it was a great game, so I'm not trying to say like, oh, well, this game didn't have any structure, this game didn't have anything in it, because I liked it, though. And CS guys, I do believe that will do it for this You Have 10 Seconds game review. And so yeah, have a good day. I don't have a meme for the end.